Make sure you download the School Duel app on your smartphone so you can keep up to date with everything School Duel right at your fingertips. The School Duel app is available right now for all iPhone and Android users.
The following program is presented by Chick-fil-A and Bright Star Credit Union.
Cypress Bay High takes on Monarch High tonight on School Duel. And welcome to School Duel, where close to 60 high schools from Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach counties competed to be part of the show. Now, the top 20 schools made it to the televised rounds, where they battle it out in an academic tournament for South Florida bragging rights. And the winners walk away with the school trophy from EDCO, a $1,000 check for each student courtesy of Bright Star Credit Union and Chick-fil-A. And continuing this season, each team advancing to the semifinals qualifies for the National Academic Championship. Details on this competition are at QUnlimited.com. Now, with that much at stake, let's go ahead and take a quick peek at the brackets for this week's game, which happens to be our 100th episode. Thank you. Exciting. Now, as you see, the second round game matches Cypress Bay High versus Monarch High in what is going to be quite a showdown. Now, the winner between the two schools will be moving on to the quarterfinals. So let's hear it for our two competitors. And of course, we have more to offer because during the show, each student will compete in the Chick-fil-A Challenge. Here, the student with the most correct answers throughout the show will win Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches for an entire year. And that's always a hit, right, guys? Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our first round is called the warning shot. Here at School Against School, competing with toss-up questions directed at the entire group. Each question is worth 10 points, and if a question is answered incorrectly, then the other school gets the chance to steal the points. All right, schools, it's time, so prepare for the warning shot. Your first question deals with presidents. His desire for presidents to have a royal title led some to call him his rotundity. While he was vice, yes, Justin?
Taft.
Incorrect. Monarch. Name this Massachusetts man who was the first president to live in the White House and succeeded George Washington. Jack.
John Adams.
Yes, sir. All right. Title characters. The title character of this 1973 William Goldman novel is named Buttercup. Name this novel and later movie whose characters include the Six-Fingered Man. Yes, Jack.
The Princess Bride.
Yes, sir. Moving along to developments. Two developments in 1901 contributed greatly to the rapid growth of the automobile industry. Name either one. Jack.
Ford's factory being developed in the Model T.
Can you be a little more specific?
Ford introducing mass production in making his Model T car.
Correct. Good job. All right, politics. This 9-letter term refers to one who holds public office. Yes, Justin?
An incumbent.
Correct. All right, musical instruments. Its concert version today contains a neck, a knee, and a hollow column that contains the rods needed to use its foot pedals. Name this large stringed instrument that is generally triangular in shape and is often said to be played by angels. Jack?
Harp.
Yes. Moving along to change. A Pittsburgh area middle school student calculated for a science fair project that the U.S. government could save $400 million every year by changing, Jack?
Pennies.
Incorrect. Cypress Bay, listen carefully. By changing what to Garamond from Times New Roman? Felipe?
Font.
Correct. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the What Am I question, and this one is brought to you by Broward County School's Centennial Anniversary. Now, this is where our contestants will be given a clue about something or someone and then shown a picture that will slowly reveal itself. The first school to buzz in and answer correctly will, of course, get the points. So here goes. Give the colloquial two-word phrase for this welfare program that today feeds nearly 1/6 of the U.S. Jack?
Food stamps.
Correct. Good job. And for most of its history, the program used paper-denominated stamps until moving to debit cards in the late 1990s. All right, we're going to move on to U.S. Constitution question. What are the first 10 amendments of the Constitution commonly, Jack?
Bill of Rights.
Yes, sir. Moving on to games. What popular board game's original U.S. edition features the Pennsylvania Railroad as one? Justin?
Monopoly.
Yes, you're right. All right, poetic characters. This title character of a poem by Longfellow sees one lantern. Yes, Jack.
Paul Revere.
Yes, sir. All right, digestion. What word starting with S describes the water-like substance in your mouth that helps? Justin?
Saliva.
Correct. Moving on to brothers. He had defeated his younger brother in the 3 regular season games without a loss. Though, Jack?
Peyton Manning.
Yes. All right, moving on to sea creatures. Swarms of this animal that cost Korean fishermen millions each year are now being dealt with by a new unmanned crusher that can suck them in and crush them at a rate of, yes, Justin?
Jellyfish.
Yes, good job. Fables. In an Aesop fable, the tortoise and the hare, who won the race? Jack?
The tortoise.
Yes. Art. What art term is defined by New York's Museum of Modern Art as a rough preliminary version of a composition? Yes, Justin.
Sketch.
Yes, you're correct. Oh, and that horn means the end of the warning shot round with an interesting first round. We do have Monarch leading. They have 90 points. Cypress Bay has 60 points. But don't go anywhere because we'll be right back with more School Duel after these messages. Make sure you download the School Duel app on your smartphone so you can keep up to date with everything School Duel right at your fingertips. The School Duel app is available right now for all iPhone and Android users.
Improve your money skills with Brightstar University. At Brightstar University, people of all ages can log in to learn more about finances. Just choose your age-specific category and pick from a collection of interactive financial topics, including the Visa Financial Football Game, where your team scores by answering money management questions. Just go to www.brightstaru.com. Brightstar University is brought to you by Brightstar Credit Union, proud sponsor of School Duel on BECON-TV.
In 1973, Chick-fil-A founder Truett Cathy created the Leadership Scholarship Program,
encouraging Chick-fil-A restaurant employees to further their education.
Since then, Chick-fil-A has awarded more than $28 million in scholarships
to team members who excel in the classroom, serve their communities,
demonstrate a solid work ethic, and possess a desire to lead.
So we say, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Truett. It means a lot.
Chick-fil-A is the proud corporate partner of the pursuit of higher education.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
For joining us. Welcome back to School Duel. The first round of action ended with Monarch leading. They have 90 points. Cypress Bay has 60 points. But before we begin the second round, let's go ahead and take a minute to meet this week's competitors from each school. And we're going to start with the Cypress Bay Lightning. Welcome. We will start with Francisco, who's a junior. Francisco, my question today is there a special teacher who you would like to give a shout out to?
I'd like to give a shout out to Richard Farmer, our math teacher.
Sounds good. And next to you is Felipe, who's a senior. Felipe, you've been in school for a long time now. Who are you shouting out?
A special shout out to my TV production teacher, Mr. Doster, who kind of makes me appreciate what goes on behind the scenes in a show like this.
Oh, awesome. All right. And next to you is Munier, who's a senior. And tell me, who is the teacher you'd like to shout out?
I'd like to thank my teacher, Mr. Boswell, who teaches biology.
Very nice. And last but not least, we do have the captain of Cypress Bay's team. His name is Justin, and he is a senior. Justin, the floor is yours.
Nice. I'd like to thank Mr. Worcester, my AP US history teacher, and our School Duel sponsor.
All right, and we're very thankful to all those teachers that you gave a shout out to and all the other ones not mentioned. But in the meantime, we are going to now meet your competitors. They are the Monarch Knights. Welcome. We're going to start with Raquel, who's a senior. And tell me, what teacher made an impression on your heart through these years?
I'd like to thank Ms. Del Monte, Ms. Rubenstein, and the best psych teacher, Mr. Hoover.
All right, sounds good. And next to you, we have Janet. You are a junior. Go ahead and tell us who you'd like to shout out.
I've had a lot of really great teachers over the years, so I just want to thank all of them for all that they do.
Oh, that's beautiful. And next to you, we have Jack, who's also a junior.
I want to thank Mr. Bernstein for inspiring me about history, Mr. Rubenstein for sponsoring this, Ms. Sheehan for her AP Lang stuff, and Ms. Selinsky and Ms. Del Monte.
Oh, awesome. You got the Rolodex of teachers. I love it. Okay, and the captain of Monarch's team is Chris, who's a junior. Go ahead, Chris.
I'd like to shout out Mr. Rubenstein, our AP Physics teacher. You're a gem, Ruby.
Oh, you know what? All the teachers, everyone who goes to the classroom every day is a gem, and we're thankful to our teachers. And we are thankful to having Cypress Bay and Monarch here today. So another round of applause for my two teams. All right, now that we know everyone, let's go ahead and move on to round 2, the joust. Here, one player from each school competes head-to-head with a 10-point toss-up question. The player that wins then gets 3 bonus questions with their school worth 5, then 10, and then 15 points. All right, schools. It's time to joust. So let's start with Justin and Chris. Come on down. Gentlemen, here's your toss-up question. It's worth 10 points. In January 1929, the United States and Canada agreed to preserve this collection of 3 waterfalls that lie between New York. Yes, Justin.
Niagara Falls.
Yes, sir, you are correct. Cypress Bay, the following bonus questions all deal with the year 1929. Bonus question number 1 is 5 points. In 1929, this annual award ceremony honoring the best in film was held for the first time. Name this. Felipe?
The Academy Awards.
Correct. Awesome. Gentlemen, your second bonus question is worth 10 points. On October 24th, 1929, the U.S. stock market crash that began the Great Depression occurred on this day of the week. Name the day. Yes, Justin.
Tuesday.
Yes. And your bonus question 3 is worth 15 points. On March 4th, 1929, he was inaugurated as the 31st U.S. president. Name him. Yes, Munir.
Hoover.
Correct. Good job. All right, Munir and Jack, come on down. It is your turn to joust. Gentlemen, here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. Before an immigrant can become a U.S. citizen, he or she must pass a civics test. Answer this question from the test. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? Jack?
World War II.
Correct. Good job. All right, Monarch. The following bonus questions all deal with civics questions on the tests for U.S. citizenship. Bonus question number 1 is worth 5 points. What is the length of a term in the U.S. House of Representatives? Jack?
2 years.
Correct. Your second bonus question is worth 10 points. How many amendments does the Constitution have? Jack?
23.
Oh, incorrect. You were close. 27. Bonus question number 3 is worth 15 points. What year was the Constitution written? Jack?
1789.
Oh, close again. 1787. All right, don't worry. Janet, Felipe, come on down. It is your turn to joust. Here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. In biology, what is the general term for any mammal with a pouch for babies? Janet?
Marsupial.
Correct. Good job. We're back with Monarch. The following bonus questions all deal with biology terms. Question number 1 is 5 points. Tulips and daffodils grow from these structures, not from seeds. Give me the name. Judges? Okay, Janet.
Spore.
Incorrect. We're looking for bulbs. They start off as bulbs. Bonus question number 2 is worth 10 points. In biology, what is the general term for any organism that takes nourishment from a host? Jack?
Parasite.
Yes, awesome. And your third bonus question is worth 15 points. What is the biology term for a gap between 2 neurons where nerve impulses pass? Jack?
Synapse.
Correct. Good job. All right, our last 2 competitors for this round are Raquel and Francisco. Come on down. It's your turn to joust. Here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. I'll give you the bone. You tell me which part of the body contains that bone, okay? The mandible. Yes, Francisco?
The mouth.
Correct. Good job. We are now with Cypress Bay. And the following bonus questions all deal with bones of your body. So I'll name a bone, and you tell me the part of your body containing that bone. Starting with your first question, which is worth 5 points. Which part of the body contains the ulna? Munir?
The arm.
Correct. Good job. Second bonus question is 10 points. Which part of the body contains the patella? Munir?
The knee.
Correct. Bonus question number 3, worth 15 points. Which part of the body contains the tarsal bones? Munir?
The ankle.
Yes. All right. That means the end to the joust. And we currently have a tie game at 140 points each. But don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more School Duel after these messages. Make sure you download the School Duel app on your smartphone so you can keep up to date with everything School Duel right at your fingertips. The School Duel app is available right now for all iPhone and Android users.
We love magnet programs!
From elementary to high school, Broward County Public Schools magnet programs provide extra opportunities and experiences for students in specific fields of study. International Baccalaureate, Military Academy, Montessori, Performance and Visual Arts, Sciences, and many others. The programs are free. Shop early for your child's education. Apply online today at browardschools.com. Broward County Public Schools magnet programs.
Missing school? You're missing out. Regular attendance equals education, and education equals success.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
Thanks for joining us here at School Duel. This is the show where local high schools match wits to see who will be this year's School Duel champion. Now, this second round match has Cypress Bay competing against Monarch High, and they both are currently tied with 140 points each. We are now ready for the rapid fire round. Now, during this round, the teams will receive a category of questions to answer within 60 seconds. Each question is worth 10 points, and if a question is answered incorrectly, the other school will have the opportunity to steal the points. Now, since both teams are tied, we went ahead and did a coin toss, like an NFL game, during the half. And Monarch High won the coin toss, so therefore, Monarch High, you get to choose your category. Which category would you like? You have starts with E or starts with F.
We're going to go with starts with E.
Starts with E? All right, sounds good. All right, schools, here comes the rapid fire. Monarch High starts with E. In this category, the answer contains a word that starts with the letter E. Remember, you will have 60 seconds to answer these questions, worth 10 points each. So cue music, and let's begin. Philadelphia's NFL team?
Eagles.
Term for a very successful business starter.
Entrepreneur.
A teddy bear-like creature in the Star Wars saga.
Ewok.
Continent fitting this category.
Europe.
Winnie the Pooh's donkey friend.
Eeyore.
Actor who directed $1 Million Baby and Unforgiven.
Eddie Murphy.
Math term for an oval shape.
Ellipse.
Home of Adam and Eve.
Eden.
363-mile canal built in 1825.
Erie.
Ancient Greek famed for his development of geometry.
Euphrates.
All right, good job, Monarch. You got through all of the questions. You only missed 2 questions. Cypress Bay, you now have the opportunity to answer the 2 that they missed, starting with the actor who directed $1 Million Baby and Unforgiven. Yes, Felipe?
Clint Eastwood.
Correct. And do you know the ancient Greek famed for his, yes, Francisco?
Euclid.
Correct. Good job. All right, Cypress Bay, we are now with you. Your category starts with F. In this category, the answer contains a word that starts with the letter F. Remember, you have 60 seconds to answer these questions. We're 10 points each, so let's cue music and let's begin. Spanish for fire.
Fuego.
Movie that says, life is like a box of chocolates.
Forrest Gump.
Word for watch out in golf.
4.
Name for fruit sugar.
Fructose.
David Grohl Band.
Foo Fighters.
The Model T car was made by this company.
Ford.
He founded the discipline of psychoanalysis.
Freud.
Lobe of your brain that solves problems.
Frontal.
The nephew of Bilbo Baggins.
Frodo.
Alaska's second largest city by population.
Fairbanks.
Good job, Cypress Bay. You got through all of your questions. You got them all right. Nothing for Monarch to steal. And that means the end to the rapid fire round. We do have Cypress Bay leading. They have 260 points. Monarch has 220 points. But don't go anywhere. We're just going to take a short break, and then we'll be back for the final showdown. Make sure you download the School Duel app on your smartphone so you can keep up to date with everything School Duel right at your fingertips. The School Duel app is available right now for all iPhone and Android users.
In 1973, Chick-fil-A founder Truett Cathy created the Leadership Scholarship Program,
encouraging Chick-fil-A restaurant employees to further their education.
Since then, Chick-fil-A has awarded more than $28 million in scholarships
to team members who excel in the classroom, serve their communities,
demonstrate a solid work ethic, and possess a desire to lead.
So we say, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Truett. Means a lot.
Chick-fil-A is the proud corporate partner of the pursuit of higher education.
Improve your money skills with Bright Star University. At Bright Star University, people of all ages can log in to learn more about finances. Just choose your age-specific category and pick from a collection of interactive financial topics, including the Visa Financial Football Game, where your team scores by answering money management questions. Just go to www.brightstaru.com. Bright Star University is brought to you by Bright Star Credit Union, proud sponsor of School Duel on BECON-TV.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
School Duel for you. We have got a good second round match going as Cypress Bay is now leading with 260 points to Monarch's 220 points. It is now time for the final showdown. This is the last round. The schools will go against each other again with toss-up questions that are now worth 20 points each. Remember, if a question is answered incorrectly, the other school can steal the points. So schools, this is for a spot in the quarterfinals. It is time for the final showdown. Your first question deals with multiple meanings. It can mean the amount of money left in a bank account or the sense that allows you to maintain, Jack?
Balance.
Fractions. In lowest terms, what fraction is equal to 60%? Jack?
3/5.
Birthplaces. Louis Armstrong was born in 1901 in this birthplace of jazz, which is the largest city. Yes, Jack?
New Orleans.
Brothers. They are buried next to each other in Berlin after spending years working on a collection of children's and household tales. Yes, Jack?
The Grimm brothers.
Football. This team's nickname and logo have been the subject of controversy. Name this, Munir?
Redskins.
U.S. states. Its barrier islands, known as the Outer Banks, include Hatteras Island. Name this southern state whose capital is Raleigh. Justin.
Virginia.
Incorrect. Monarch. Janet.
North Carolina.
Correct. Nations. A recent study calls this nation the most connected on Earth based on its percentage of cell phone and internet users. Name this small Scandinavian country that supervises. Yes, Jack?
Norway.
Incorrect. Cypress Bay. Name this small Scandinavian country that supervises Greenland and whose capital is Copenhagen. Yes, Francisco?
Denmark.
Yes, Denmark. Correct. Universities. Its sports team play in the ACC. Name this college located in South Carolina with orange and purple colors and the nickname Francisco?
Clemson.
Queens. This first British ruler to ride a train died at her house on the Isle of... Yes, Munir?
Queen Victoria.
Literary terms. While sitting in a hot classroom, Tim says, it must be 2,000 degrees in here. Yes, Jack?
Hyperbole.
Quick math. What is the product of 34 times 12? Janet? Cypress Bay? Munir?
408.
Correct. U.S. capitals. What is the state capital that sounds like a weapon typically used by a mounted warrior? It is also the 5th largest city in Michigan. Justin?
Lansing.
Mythology. After he rejected a nymph who loved him, the nymph prayed that he would know unrequited love. Now, yes, Jack?
Narcissus.
Spelling. Dorothy Greenwald won the 1932 National Spelling Bee spelling this word, which means an acquired or natural skill at performing a task. Munir?
Knack.
Incorrect. Monarch. Jack?
K-N-A-C-K.
Correct. Presidents. He was the first Secretary of State to later become U.S. President. Name this man who succeeded
Jefferson.
Justin?
Jefferson.
Video game developers. Name this video game developer and publisher based in New York City that is best known for publishing the games Max Payne, Red Dawn, and Grand Theft Auto. Jack?
Rockstar.
Authors. Name the American author of the novel The Catcher in the Rye. Jack?
J.D. Salinger.
2014. In August 2014, what Missouri town saw rioting after Justin? Incorrect. Monarch. In August 2014, what Missouri town saw rioting after Michael Brown was shot by a policeman? Janet?
Ferguson.
Places. What word starting with N is a place where both baby plants and baby humans are? Jack?
Nursery.
Politicians. This former bank president in Venezuela served as Florida's Commerce Secretary before becoming governor of Florida. Name this politician who is both the son and brother of a former U.S. Chris?
Jeb Bush.
Elements. Scientists have found a cheap way to remove this poisonous element from water. Just filter contaminated groundwater through cigarette ashes coated with aluminum oxide. Name this metalloid element used. Justin?
Lead.
Incorrect. Monarch. Name this metalloid element used by ancient kings to murder their rivals. Jack?
Mercury.
Incorrect. Arsenic. Oh, there's the buzzer. Wow, that sound brings an end to this second round school duel match as Monarch High pulls away, ending with 480 points, going on to beat Cypress Bay with their 400 points. Now, this win, Monarch, is going to put you in the quarterfinals, so congratulations. And of course, congratulations to everyone here today. Now, this also brings an end to the Chick-fil-A Challenge, and today's winner is, drumroll please, Jack, who totally stole the show. Congratulations on your Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches for an entire year. At this time, I want to thank you for watching and also thank our sponsors for making School Duel possible. Now, don't forget to check out our website at schoolduel.tv, where you can find out more about all the schools involved this year, as well as vote on who you thought was the player of the week for today's game. And make sure you tune in next week to School Duel, Thursday at 7 p.m. as Dr. Michael Kropp High takes on the school for the advanced studies in the next second round match. All right, goodbye, everyone.
School Duel was brought to you by Chick-fil-A and Bright Star Credit Union.
Make sure you download the School Duel app on your smartphone so you can keep up to date with everything School Duel right at your fingertips. The School Duel app is available right now for all iPhone and Android users.